Morning entrepreneurs, I hope everyone is doing well. I just want to take you through how we are going to approach this semester. I hope by now everyone has got a textbook, which means I require everyone to read their textbook, all the chapters that are prescribed. So the first step that I expect you to do is to read the chapter that we are supposed to tackle this week. For instance, I think this week is chapter 11. And then you are going to receive a link from your tutor. You click on the link, you answer all the multiple choice questions. This is to ensure that you understand the basic concepts behind that particular topic. And then the next step, on Fridays, when you have a double period, this is where you are going to listen to the lecture on the particular chapter that we are covering on that particular week. We won't cover more than 2 chapters. We will probably do 1 or 2, depending on how much time do we have. But we want to make sure that by the end of or mid-October, we are done with all the chapters. So basically, on these 2 slides, I just want to give you a summary of what is expected on this semester. On this slide, instead of having a long learner guide that is about 10 to 15 pages, of which I know very well students won't go through it, I usually make one slide and summarize everything that I require from you, or a summary of assessment that you'll be undertaking for the semester. So for instance, in the first section, test 1, I am going to evaluate your test 1 according to the blog that you are going to create. A blog is like a website, a personal website where you are already trying to create an e-portfolio for yourself. You can write articles, you can write small pieces of information, things that you have investigated, practically just about anything. So for a start, I want my students to use a blog to post some of the assessments, to post a profile of yourself. I will give you examples of that. What is it, a profile? And then I need you to log on www.simplesite.com and register from that particular website. That is where you are going to create your blog. The second assessment, you will log on to www.allison.com and write a test on key elements of entrepreneurial success. And they are going to be mentors from second year who are going to be assisting you on how to use that platform to write tests. And then for test 3, you are going to create a business canvas for the business that you planned last semester. And then you are going to take this canvas and post it on your blog again. And then you have got your multiple choice questions, of which I've discussed a little bit on the previous slide. And then on the blog as well, you are going to write a reflection. A reflection is basically something that you do on daily basis, where you look at what you have learned, what mistake have you done, what challenges and exciting things that have happened so far, and you write those things down. We reflect because we want to make sure that we do not repeat the same mistakes again in the near future, by asking ourselves questions like, what would I have done differently if now that I have the experience? In my case, I use your reflection side to find out what are the good things that are happening in my module and how can I improve them. So don't be shy to say just about anything. I don't get offended very easily. I like it when my students are brutally honest, but in a respectful way. And then your final exam, which is going to be contributing 50%, it's going to be coming from an assignment that I'll give you. I usually give a big assignment and I give you about 2 weeks to complete that particular assignment. It could be a case study. It could be a task where you have to go to the community and do something. So I haven't finalized. I'm just going through your work last semester to make a decision on whether you will be in a position to complete that particular assessment. And then if you look at the bottom of this slide, you have all the due dates for all the work that I require you to do. Please make sure that you keep to the due dates. It's very important because every time I get the work, there's this work on due dates, I then start recording it on MEMS and I release the marks on U-Link. So I hope that gives you a good summary of what is expected of you. On Wednesdays, we will be doing mostly practicals, and then on Friday for the double period, you are going to be presented with a lecture, or I will post the lecture for that particular week as I have mentioned already above. Thank you.